Over 70 players have left University of Colorado Boulder since Deion Sanders got there, and he said he didn't kick them out, they left.
I didn't kick them out. They won't do that.
Since nothing has come out about Sanders doing anything harmful to the kids, he must have just been too tough for them to handle.
Not today. We play like hot garbage, not today.
Your problems are outweighing your performance. You gotta go.
If that's the case, here are 3 ways to deal with a bad/mean/tough coach.
We all at one point or another have played for a coach who's a jerk.
Here's some advice from a current player on the Colorado Boulder football team.
I was trying to tell some of the guys that got scared and left, I gotta hit a message.
Yes.
Not the tone.
Now this piece of advice I really agree with, and I might just be biased because I'm also a coach. I'm a coach of a youth soccer team, and whenever I'm hard on my players, I now understand what my coach was trying to do when I was a player.
I can't stand much more of this. It's a joke.
When I was a player, I just thought they were against me and they were trying to just be mean to me. But I didn't realize that they were actually trying to help.
You're better than this.
You see, when I'm tough on my players now as a coach, it's only so I can get my message across, which they usually won't listen to if I'm just super nice to them.
Hey, I'm not gonna be a real patient guy now.
Like, think about it. If I told the players, hey guys, let's try a little harder, or if I said, if you're not working hard, you're coming off, which one do you think they'll listen to more? So that's why I believe that sometimes the tone is used to get the message across, but the most important part is the message. So if your coach is using a tougher tone for a purpose, then listen to the message.
We can't play like this, okay?
Because most coaches just want the best for their players. They want their team to perform the best. So they're only going to be hard on you for a reason. And if they're extra hard on you among other players, then you should take that as a compliment, because a coach is usually toughest on their best player. Now, if your coach never says anything to you, that's when you should worry, because at that point, he's probably given up on you. So always listen to the message and not the tone.
Get your hands up! Up!
But if your coach is actually being mean and just degrading you as a person, then it might be a good decision to leave and find other options. But that brings me to my second point, which is don't put your self-worth and identity in what your coach thinks of you.
We couldn't do diddly poo offensively.
Your coach isn't right all the time. There are times where they might be wrong.
Fellas, I'm taking that game. That's on me.
Sometimes his evaluation of you is a bit biased or opinionated. Especially since sports is an emotion-filled game, they might just be saying things out of emotion.
I want some nasty!
I said that? The heat of the game,
So when they tell you to do something or give you an evaluation that you don't necessarily agree with, ask your teammates. Ask what they think, and then if you really want to answer, ask your coach. And that'll probably put you on their good side, because every coach would want their player to come and ask what they're doing wrong and ask ways that they can improve. And then from that, you can learn from what your coach is telling you and then be motivated to get better and fix it. So don't take any criticism that your coach gives you personal.
Don't get into a quickness game with them, because you're not very quick.
Whatever you do on the field, on the court, or wherever you play, it has nothing to do with you as a person. You are more than just an athlete. So don't place your identity in your performance, and especially don't place your identity in some criticism that your coach gave you. And the last one is to be a model athlete. This means giving your effort every time in practice, doing the small things right, participating in team talks and discussions, and going the extra mile, like helping the coach set up or break things down. If you are doing all those things and being the model athlete that every coach would want to be on their team, then I bet you they're going to take it a lot easier on you. I mean, it's easy to yell at and be mad at the player that is lazy and doesn't do what their coach asks them to do. But if you're doing everything right, or at least showing that you're really trying to improve, they might be a little nicer.
Am I being too hard on these guys, Jay?
So if your coach is hard on you, ask yourself, am I doing the small things right? Am I working hard in practice? Am I paying attention in every drill? Am I applying what the coach is teaching us in competition? Am I doing everything I can do that's in my control to make it easier on my coach? If you're doing all those things, then I guarantee you, your coach is going to be a lot nicer to you. So all in all, listen to the message and not the tone. Don't place your worth and identity in what your coach thinks, and be a model athlete. If you do all those things, then you might realize that, hey, my mean coach, they're actually pretty nice.